Good morning, students of class 9. You're welcome back to the classes now. We're doing economics, people as resource. And today's date is 2nd of June 2021. We have already finished sixth point, that is from education. This is the subtitle education. And so far we have learned that an educated person or educated population of a country is an asset, and uneducated illiterate are the liability to the country. So through education, skill, training, a person can lead a better life. Not only that, it will help to increase it will help the growth of the country's economy. So it will be very much helpful to the growth of the economy of a country. So education is such a thing that all must acquire, and for that government has taken a number of steps. We'll talk about that today. So now here there are altogether 7 points over here, so we'll go through one by one. So now pay attention everybody and listen carefully, try to follow. What are the steps the government has taken? Huge expansion to provide education to the children, to the students. Government has opened a huge number of schools. Huge expansion of school has been diluted by the poor quality of education. The government has thought about focusing on construction of many schools, but very little thought is given to the quality of education. That's why it has diluted the poor quality of his education, poor quality of his schooling, and high dropout rates. That's why many students, they drop out from government schools. Why? The quality of education is not that much. They opt for private schools. So that's why a huge number of schools, opening up a huge number of schools won't help much until and unless the quality of education is provided. So that the government has to focus on this. So now here, number 8, still the government has taken a number of steps such as Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is an important step towards providing elementary education, providing basic education to all the children in the age group of 6 to 14 years. Up to elementary education is being provided by the government in the government schools up from age 6 to 14 years. A number of steps has taken, such as education for small young children who cannot go to school. That is for the younger children. You can see that is Anganwadi Kendras and are also opened by the government. Not only that, midday meal schemes, providing dresses, books, cycles. These are the steps taken by the government so that this will attract more students to enroll in the schools. So you can see that Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is an important step towards providing elementary education to all the children in the age group of 6 to 14 years by 2010. Now after that, today's 2021. Now still the government is trying very hard to bring more children to the school. So along with it, bridge courses and back to school camps have been organized, and many people were encouraged to enroll their students or their children to go to school, and have been promoted to increase the enrollment in elementary schools. A number of steps has been taken by the government so that all the children go to school. So we know that an educated population is an asset to the country, as well as it will help in the growth of economic status of the country. So now you can see number 10. For that reason, midday meal, one scheme is mentioned over here, but there are other schemes also. I have already mentioned that providing cycles, to those especially who belong to the remote areas. They cannot go to school because the school is far away. So the government is providing school cycles, dresses, midday meals, even books, so all kinds of facilities. So for that, midday meal scheme has been implemented. These are the schemes have been implemented to encourage attendance, to encourage more and more children or the parents to send their children to the school, encourage attendance and to improve their nutritional status. Nutritional status. Many of the poor children, they do not get proper food. So how can they learn without proper food? So that's why the government provides midday meal schemes. These policies could add to the literate population of India. So these students, these children, once they get education, they know how to read and write in their in any language. So that means they are literate. So you can see these policies could add the literate population of India. So it will help later on to brighten the future of our country. So number 11, the aim of the 10th plan, is to increase the enrollment in higher education. During the 10th 5-year plan, the government has put more focus on to increase the enrollment in higher education of the 18 to 23 age groups, age groups. That is so that more and more students can go for higher education. So number 12, the plan focuses, the 10th 5-year plan focuses on increasing access to the schools, quality education and state specific curriculum, because each state has their own languages, own environment and own culture and so on. So in this way, state specific curriculums according to the language, state specific curriculum modification, vocalization, as well as networking on the use of information technology. So various steps have been taken. Not only that, even the plan also focus on distance learning, distant education. That these are the steps the government has taken to provide more and more better education to the students, so that the population of India could be educated, or they could get better education, so that it will brighten the future as well as the economic condition of the country. So that is from 7 to 13. Now in our next class we'll talk about the health. We'll talk about the health. Health is another factor. Poor health means the problems. Poor health will also always drag the progress. It will pull back the progress. The progress will be very slow, and it will hamper the progress and the condition of the person or the situation of the country. So we'll talk about the health in our next class. So we are doing people as resource. People become resource when they get education, training and talents. So otherwise they will become a liability, and it will become a burden to the country and the family. So we'll talk about that health in our next class. So education we have finished. So you can go through that subtitle. Don't go through all the book. You go through each subtitle clearly, carefully, so that you can understand. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. We'll meet in the next class and talk about, we'll learn about health and economics as people as a resource. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your watching. We'll meet in the next class.